Hello, I'm a pigeon and my name is Shelley. I live in a beautiful square in the heart of the city. A place full of life and surprises. The square is my home and every day here is a new adventure. The place is full of big trees with perfect branches to rest on and watch the busy people walking and the cars driving by. There's a big clock in the center with Roman numbers, and sometimes I sit on it to see the world from above. The ground is covered with cobblestones, and in the corners there are old wooden benches where people sit to chat, read, or just watch. Every morning, the sun shines through the leaves, making dancing shadows on the ground. The golden light covers the stone fountain in the center of the square, where kids play and laugh and splash in the water. Sometimes I see shiny coins at the bottom of the fountain, thrown by people hoping for their wishes to come true. It's early in the morning, and the air is cool, filled with the smell of jacaranda and jasmine flowers around the square. Little food stands begin to open, and the smell of fresh bread and coffee fills the air, inviting the first visitors of the day. Today, I woke up hungry. I flew around the trees looking for breadcrumbs that the kids left yesterday. But being a pigeon isn't easy here with so many friends around. There's Emilio, the biggest and oldest of us. He always gets the best crumbs. Wow, and then there is Lola, with her white and graceful feathers, who always gets everything attention. And as I go down to the ground, I see people rushing by with sleepy faces and coffee cups in their hands. But I'm not hurried. My first stop is the bench near the bread stands, where kind Mrs. Carmen always drops some crumbs when she thinks no one is looking at her. I hear her talking to a customer while I let the wind brush through my feathers. It's a good morning. Good morning, Mrs. Carmen. Do you have something for me? I wonder as I walk toward her. Luckily, she always remembers us. Today, she dropped a few cookie crumbs, and I quickly grab them before Emilio notices. Success! My breakfast is saved. After eating, I join the other pigeons by the fountain. Some are bathing and others are just watching. Lola tells us stories about flying beyond the square and seeing a street full of restaurants with tables outside. Imagine how many crumbs are there. But I'm happy here. My square has everything I need. Suddenly, I noticed something strange. The neighborhood cats usually walk around here, but they always keep their distance. However, today I see the new one, a gray cat with green eyes like jade. He's hidden behind a brush. He's watching us closely. My heart tries to race, but I try not to show fear. If we do, he might jump. Watch out, everyone! I warn my friends. But before I can say more, the cat jumps out of his hiding spot, heading straight toward me. The other pigeons fly away quickly, scattering in all directions. But I feel my feet frozen on the ground for a moment that seems like forever. Suddenly, My wings starts moving and I manage to fly just in time. My wings starts moving and I manage to fly just in time. I feel the air under my feathers as I soar up. Watching the cat stay below, missing his chance. My heart is pounding. I escape to the big clock in the square and I land on one of its hands looking down. I see the disappointed cat licking his paw as if nothing happened. What a scare! As I catch my breath, I look at the square from up high. People continue their daily routine and wait for the little adventure I just had. The other pigeons, now calm, return to the fountain and the street. I take a deep breath, enjoying the fresh air in my pigeon lungs, and realize that despite everything, I love being here in my home. When the danger has passed, I decided to go back to my friends. Emilio, always a joker, says I barely flew away. I did, I reply, flapping my wings proudly. Lola laughs softly and tells me I should be proud because facing a cat is not a small thing. At the end of the day, the sun begins to set and the square is bathed in orange and golden colors. I find myself once again on my favorite tree branch, watching people slowly leave, the kids go home, the food stand starts to close, and everything becomes quiet. I close my eyes, and before falling asleep, I think about how lucky I am to live here and this square full of life. Tomorrow will be another day, another adventure, and I'll be ready for whatever comes. Because I'm Shelly, the pigeon of the square.